welcome back to my channel. So today is finally my home tour, the long-awaited home tour. I know it's been, well, a little bit since I actually uploaded a video. So today I'm going to take you on a tour of what I've done in my home. So it's going to be set up a little bit different. I'm not going to have like the whole where I set up the camera and actually explain things, because one, I need to actually look at things to explain them, and I think it's going to be kind of cool to walk you through with me. So let's start in the entryway. All right, so on side number one, we have the mirror that I keep up all year long. I did a video on how I put this wreath together, and I've been loving it. It's just a subtle glow through here. So to complete the look, I got this reindeer, oh gosh, probably 5 years ago. He is out of storage, and I love how he looks right there. And then I just balanced him with a little Christmas tree and a lantern. And then I did just sort of a mix of greenery. I put in a couple pine cones there. I really don't like the base that this reindeer came with, because it's kind of more on the all year woodsy look. But I just love how this looks over here. So on side number two, we'll start at the top shelf here. I brought out my acrylic reindeer, and I had this acrylic Christmas tree that I never really used. It was kind of on the smaller side, so I have this tin kind of platform. It's sort of like a catch-all container, but I flipped it upside down just to raise that tree up, and I think it brought it to the perfect scale that it needed to be at. I put a couple branches there and just a few pine cones. Then coming down, I have my reindeer statue. I just put a simple wreath around his neck, and then I put in the pine cones just to tie in with the other side here. And then I brought in my Wolford candles. I love these. Now you're going to see that I didn't do any greenery or anything on this bottom shelf here, just because I wanted to keep it simple, and I'm really loving how this looks. It's very balanced to me. Now these Wolford candles, they're actually oil lamps, so you fill the little bubble in there with lamp oil, and then you can just sit them wherever. This is a great candle choice to have here, because there's a curtain here and there's greenery back there. So I don't want an open flame anywhere near these. So I just love how that looks. Now, as you walk in, you're going to see my garland. I did kind of decorate it, but it frames your first impression of the Christmas tree, which I love. So coming in, you're going to see the TV stand here. On the top shelf, I did my crystal nativity set with a gold backdrop. I've been using gold accents just because I wanted to bring some warmth to the theme. Then as we drop down here, this shelf is a lot of crystal and a lot of acrylic. Now, in my opinion, if this was a whole bunch of accessory pieces and a whole bunch of different colors, I think it would feel like too much. But with everything being clear or silver, it just, I don't know, it doesn't look cluttered to me. I love how it looks. And these reindeer right here, they're actually salt and pepper shakers, and the decanters do not get any liquid in them because I do not drink. You can kind of see the view there. You can see why I didn't do a whole bunch of stuff on my TV cabinet, because this garland is pretty massive. It's pretty full. I love how this looks. So now coming over to this side, this is my chair that I have beside the Christmas tree. I've never put an end table here, but this year I got a small end table, and it was just perfect to put my acrylic Christmas tree on. I love this tree. Now, it does light up. It has like a little battery compartment on the bottom, but it kind of has like the bluish LED lights. So I just put one of these little flameless Pottery Barn candles next to it, and it does give a little bit of light in there. And then I just put a little bit of greenery in there just to incorporate it with the theme. Now my Christmas tree. You guys, this is one of my favorite Christmas trees I've ever done. It's simple, it's clean, it's elegant, and honestly, I have noticed when I walk around here, and I'm gonna walk you through this in real time, you can see that this tree really isn't as jam-packed as I normally do Christmas trees. So you actually get to view some of the little hidden gem ornaments in there. Then of course you can see I put some of my favorite ornaments on spinners here. Now the spinner plugs into a set of Christmas lights, and then you just hook your ornament on that little hook there, and it rotates your ornament. Now these only work on incandescent lights, so if you have a tree with LED lights, just run an extra string through. I've done that before. But I just love this tree. I love the tree topper. Now, as you can see, I added some green picks to behind the snowflakes so it would show up a little bit. It's just so clean. I love it. So now beside there, we have my couch. And no, I do not have white furniture. I'm not that crazy. This is a slip cover that I actually made out of a bed sheet. I did this little coffee table setting. This is a bronze or some kind of a gold reindeer head. I have a couple antler candle holders with some flameless candles. And then I literally just took a bunch of random picks and just shoved them in either side. And then just to bring in my theme, I put the velvet ribbon with the gold backing on him. This was actually the end of the roll, so that is why he just has a couple curls. But I love this. It especially looks beautiful with the Christmas tree. So coming up from the coffee table, I have my two end tables sort of set up like a little buffet here. And I placed my favorite angel here. I put a couple Christmas trees on either side of her. I have some more flameless candles. And again, just a bunch of random greenery pieces. As you can see, I actually took these pieces and broke them up just so I could incorporate them. Now, I got this all set up and I was like, okay, that's beautiful, but it was a little short for me. So I have this mirror, and it's a different color silver. It's a little bit more on the gunmetal side of silver, but I think that looks nice because if it would have been the same color, it would have been like too much. But I just love that little setting that's tucked in there. Now, let me show you one more wall that I decorated. Okay, so when you walk in through this doorway here, now since the garland is so big, I didn't want to do too much on this wall because usually if I do like a big focal point on this wall, I don't do the garland. So this year, I brought out this reindeer again. And all I did was I took some picks and I connected two together. There are two picks that are the main frame of this. And from there, I just stuffed and stuffed more picks and more greenery in this. And I love it. It kind of looks like he's wearing like a fur coat with like the big fur on the collar and everything. But I love it. It's so simple, but so elegant. And this kind of brings in the woodsy side of things. But I'm really happy with how this turned out. Having them together, oh, it's beautiful. As you can see, reindeer was kind of a theme this year too. So guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to close out of this video and wish you all a Merry Christmas. I really hope you enjoyed the home tour. Like I said, it's not as traditional as my normal home tour video is, but I would much rather walk you through my Christmas decorating instead of being like, hi, this is what I did on this wall. So guys, I will be showing you close-ups of this stuff, so stay tuned to the end of the video. Alright guys, I wish you a Merry Christmas.
let it snow, let it, let it, let it snow.